Welcome back. What I have on my screen is the US 100 daily chart, and I just want to do a quick review based on what I talked about in my previous video. So if you didn't see my previous video, check it out, and I'm sure you can make sense out of this one. So I talked about how we would trade down to a discount with reference to this low and this high. I wanted to see lower prices to get into a discount, and to be specific, I was looking for the optimal trade entry levels. So let me just put that on the chart. So I'm measuring from low to high and trying to mark out where our optimal trade entry levels are. So you can see how we bumped into the 61.8% level, the 70.5, and I want you to notice the low of Tuesday's trading that just went to the 79% level, and also bumping into the last down close candle before this change of state of delivery, which is our order block. So we had that, a really nice liquidity sweep. So I'm just going to take the fib off and just do a little bit of markings here. So what we had below that low is sell side liquidity. So we bumped into sell side liquidity, getting into a discount from low to high, and also trading to the optimal trade entry. And that's how we got this reaction attacking the buy side liquidity. So yesterday's trading, we had a really nice push up that started just at the start of the trading session through the Asia, the London session. This thing was just pushing higher. So let me just make this annotation real quick. So I buy side liquidity up there. I'm gonna take the arrows off. But just have it in mind that this is our dealing range from low to high. So what we're expecting here is the buy side liquidity to be run, and you can see how we have relatively equal highs. We've got this high and also this high. They're not really perfectly equal, but they're relatively equal. So we're looking for a run into that buy side liquidity today, being a Friday. I'm expecting a really good push up and maybe a retracement, considering that today we might have the TGIF set up later in the trading session, probably the PM session. So now what we're trying to determine here is how far into the buy side liquidity, or how far up can price really go. So I'm going to use projections and standard deviations that ICT uses to know how far a move can potentially go. So I'm anchoring my fib for projections on the last down close candle that took the sell side liquidity and got to a discount. So I'm considering this order block, and I'll be basing my projections off that candle. So these are my fib settings, and you can see how the one standard deviation lines up almost perfect with the buy side liquidity that we have here, which is an odd high. And I can see price getting to the 1.5 standard deviation and maybe creating a week and trading back into the range at the close of the week. So this is what I'm expecting for today. I'll be looking at the charts right after the equities open at 9:30, and I will see what's going to happen.